What up, though? Welcome to another edition of Sea of Thieves. Seas ain't safe, okay? My fellow Xbox Live and PC community gaming gamers. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. I have to say that. I know it sounds very robotic, but I have to say it. They're telling me to say it. Problem. Now, this situation right here is very, very critical. Yet again, my friends, we find Ruler between a boat and a big wave. Problem. Now, this right here is Yell Nerd. He caught Ruler slipping. Okay, he caught him with his pants down, right? Which is ironic because Ruler now hangs out with Word. But I'm going to come back to the fact of why catching somebody with their pants down is a problem. Okay, now, it's been a rough past week for Ruler. He's trying to stay low key. He hasn't really been bugging anybody. He hit me up, right? Added me to a private Discord saying he wants to start the TDM community back up. He said he wants to get these kids on the right path. He said he wants to be the leader. He said he wants to show everybody. He wants to be the better fake news than what fake news is, right? That's what he said. And he said he wants the community to look up to him. He said it's going to be cleaner. It's going to be better. And he's going to make everybody better and great again. Problem. But this is the situation that he ran into. How can you be a leader when it's footage of you like this going around, right? You can't be a leader and have kids look up to you when you're getting clipped and clapped and dropped off like this. I mean, the guy's getting skeeted on in this video, right? He's telling his homeboy, he keeps typing up in the corner in the chat right there. He's telling his boy to scuttle. Scuttle, please scuttle. His boy won't scuttle, so therefore he's trapped, right? He's stuck between a boat and a tall wave. Problem. Okay, this is not a good look for Ruler. Not to mention Ruler is back on PC. He's been going through a lot of stress lately. He got Smagello going around telling people he's the leader of the Ruler and Salts. He's the manager. He's the agent. And none of that is true. Ruler had to therefore run to Word, right? Because he feels like Word could build up his reputation better, right? Get him on the right path, okay? But this right here has just been a brutal situation right here. This is a hardcore beatdown. Now, mind y'all, I'm showing you the short version of this. This happened for 11 minutes straight, okay? Problem. He caught Ruler in this one. Ruler did not leave. They then therefore queued up again. Ruler tried to hide and put on a different costume, the Christmas costume that they gave us to see at Thieves. Problem. To only get clipped and clapped some more. And guess what he started again? You guessed it. He started begging his teammate to scuttle again, but Ruler didn't know what he tries to ingrain inside of these kids didn't come back to backfire on them. The reason being why, Ruler always tells his teammates, we don't back down from nobody. We don't run. Win, lose, or draw, problem. We are not running from nobody. Ruler, you can't tell these kids that they cannot run. We do not back down and then beg them to scuttle when they're getting clipped and clapped, okay? You find yourself in a rough situation, and that is what happened here. Problem. Moving forward. Russ, another one bites the dust. Problem. Now, let me paint the scenario for you, okay? Let's just say you got off work. Before you go home, you want to go work out at the gym, right? You work out at the gym. You end up taking a shower. Somebody stole your clothes while you were in the shower. Your gym bag's missing and everything. The gym can't give you clothes or whatever. They got a back door exit you take out. You hurry up and take the exit, right? And you jump inside of your car. You're panicking. You're on your way home. You don't want to get pulled over by the police. Somebody's seeing you leave the gym while you were naked and they make a phone call on you. You hope that doesn't happen. Anyway, next thing you know, you pull up to your front door. You unlock the gate. Somebody melts you with the AK-47. Problem. This is what happened to Word. They caught him with his pants down in front of his own base. Okay? They were in there with the C4, right? They're breaking everything. Word's not even aware of what's happening. Him and Knick-Knack, right? Their whole base is being broken down and into. And so what Word does, he despawned all his loot. He pulled it out of all the chests and he let the game delete it. Problem. Okay? He was so embarrassed by what happened to only show up and see one of his ex-teammates, right? There with the rest of his mates, right? To infiltrate his base and take him out, catch him outside with no clothes on. And then they chopped him up. The mission was accomplished. It's been a rough week for Ruler in Word, okay? But Word says he would get the last laugh, right? That's what he said. And I said, how would you get the last laugh? I don't understand, bro. They literally caught you outside with your drawers down. So I just want to know how you're going to do it. He says, Baythanger, Did you hear? I said, no, what happened? He said, Valor, Bowl, Viraj, and Verdi just got banned on Rust by the anti-cheat problem. He says Rabs has the screenshot. Everyone in the server said MOP got banned. MOP was the clan tag they were using on Rust, but I think you already know that they cheated on Sea of Thieves. So why would they not cheat on Rust? Problem. So he said he got the last laugh, even though he got caught outside butt naked. Word is also saying he has caught Viraj on Rust, right? Voyage, Viraj, whatever you say his name. Said he took his base out and killed him. So he said he got a little bit of revenge, but I don't know a word. If I show up to my house, butt naked, somebody kills me on the front lawn. That's a story I don't want to let my family hear or catch me out like that. Problem. Moving forward. Have you guys ever heard of the saying, when it rains, it pours? Okay? Apple was part of the GLizzy Goblins, okay? What had happened, though, with the GLizzy Goblins, they ended up not treating them right. They was not treating them well. So what he did was he ended up leaving their crew, but turned around and clipped and clapped them, okay? It's really bad for him out here. But you know what came out of that? What came out of that was a great and wonderful montage. Problem. Apple has made one of the best montages I've seen so far. Matter of fact, let's just call it the last Sea of Thieves montage, because a lot of people have been doing that. This is my last montage, last Sea of Thieves montage. Then you look at the montage, it's like, okay, we could tell it's your last because you didn't put any work into it. It looks horrible. Problem, okay? Apple actually had a concept. He had an idea. He went with it, and it looks good, okay? Being the fact that it's his last montage, right? He didn't like the way the GLizzy Goblins was treating him. He had to clip and clap them. Therefore, it being his last montage, not only because the game, in his opinion and others, is going bad, but also people cannot be trusted, including your own crew. Now, we thought that was it. We thought it was over, right? GLizzy Goblins, right? We thought that was it. No, that's not it. Because what also happened is, right, they tried to camp, Merc and Joker. They got like 7 kills, okay? So not that big of a deal. It was 3 of them on Joker and Merc's boat, and they broke the camp a few times. Then the next game, they TDM and dropped them off. It was 20-1, almost a flawless, but Merc ended up dying 1 time. And here is the clips. GLizzy Goblins is cool, okay? Some of them is cool, but another thing that I also like, real quick before I go to what happened as far as the clips that was being put out, another thing that I like what Apple did in that montage, right? Lash is part of that crew, okay? OG Lash, whatever his name is. He has a alt account called Gay Thanger. Problem. So he has a problem with gay people, and also he has a problem with Bay Thanger. Imagine. Problem. Right now. He has a clip in there of OG Lash getting clapped on the Gay Thanger alt account, and I love it. I'm telling you, Apple went out on top. He said he wasn't going to finish on the bottom. Problem, okay? Now, the clips of the GLizzy Goblins also getting clapped right here by Merc and by Joker is right here. It's been a rough, I'll say, month for the GLizzy Goblins since the first time I spoke of them. And what also makes this bad for them in this particular situation, is the fact that some people actually, I've been told, started to fear them because they were making a little bit of noise. But being that the spotlight is now on them, okay, nobody hears nothing. It's all crickets because they have not shown up since they've been showing out. Problem. Okay, now, guess what else just happened? Okay? Now, who just ran into the council committee? Mr. We Don't Catch L's crew. Problem. Shout out to Hoo Hoo Coach. Okay, he's the one that started that slogan for him. And that's crazy because he started that slogan and then he went back to helping them catch L's. Isn't that, like, you see the oxymoron in that? Not to mention, he's having a bad problem with his lamp. Can you imagine a guy sitting in front of his PC and this happens? Lamp falls over? I don't know. I just had to throw that in your little Easter egg problem. Now, the committee council just ran into Quarmetheus 9. Now, I'm going to call him Q9 because I'm not about to be struggling with that Quar word in front of me, Theus. Okay, problem. Now, it was Scuttle, Slasher, Polo on his alt, and it was Quicks. Now, we're going to be completely honest here. We're going to keep it 1,000, okay? We're going to be all the way honest. Now, whether you like it or not, this is the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me, the sea god, sea of the thieves. I gotta let y'all know again, if you forgot, I am a legendary Sea Dog 101 problem. Okay, now, it was a 3v4. The score was 40-8. All right, keep that in mind. It was 40-8 with a 3v4. Now, Q9, the three that was on that team, I do not know. But I do know that they are affiliated with Q9. Now, as far as the council committee, I'll say it again. Scuttle, Slasher, Polo, how low can you go? Okay, and Quicks. These are some of their top tier players over there. They got dropped off by Q9. Now, Polo used to be part of the Blunder Thumpers. Polo left at the top, okay? We never lost. If we do count that loss when my ex-crew members left, we only lost once when they came back to play us on some undercover accounts, right? Polo left at his peak to then come lose to his ex-players, right? Or crewmates, teammates, whoever was part of that team. You do have Proth over there on Q9, and you have Suplex. Those are ex-Blunder Thumpers. Polo lost to that crew, Q9. Imagine, right? Scuttle leaves Riot, right, at their top, their peak, after the cheat gate to then go join another crew, and now he's catching nails, okay? Slasher has a reputation of being one of the best 1v1 players in the Sea of Thieves. He is over there catching nails. And then you have Quicks. Quicks was supposed to quit. Didn't even want to be a part of them. But now he's stuck around. And now he's clipped and clapped and he got shot down by Q9, right? This is looking really, really bad for that whole crew. But this is what they decided to do. Now, they will admit, Q9 has admit to me, this is what happened after they end up 3v4ing them, okay? Beating them 40-8. They said council committee got mad and then decided to spawn camp them, right? But they had already won the war, right? They said you could have the battle. We won the war, okay? We just 3v4'd you and clipped and clapped and beat you. We dropped the whole crew off, right? The Mr. We Don't Catch L's crew. That is what happened, okay? And I know they're telling the truth because they're not denying the fact that they did get spawn camped. But after that, they just scuttled and left because they had nothing else to prove. When it came to a fair versus battle, they ended up leaving on top. Problems. Not looking good for the council committee. So you guys can start saying that you guys are not really a committee or a crew and you guys are just friends that hang out. That might be your best bet because right now the council committee is looking like a meme team and you heard it here first. Problem. Let's talk more about Slasher. Check this out. Slasher is very egotistical, okay? Very, very egotistical, right? Remember when I told y'all, I just said it. He is supposed to be known as one of the best 1v1 Sea of Thieves players. He's also another player that does not play any other game besides Sea of Thieves. This is his life. This is his motive. This is what he eats, sleeps, breathes. He breathes the seas, okay? This is what he dreams about, okay? He's just not going to let it go. He's one of those players, which is fine and cool and dandy with me. But what they're trying to teach him is what his own crew had tried to teach him is don't get too caught up and cocky, okay? If that happens, you will lose your mind, okay? Or you will lose in general. So, Slasher ends up going up against Comedy. Now, I just found this out but did not know. Comedy is an ex-misfit. So he had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to challenge one of the ex-Misfits Comedy, which is now part of the council committee. He ended up getting dropped off. Long story short, that's what happened to Slasher, okay? He got outskilled and outplayed by Comedy. And so after that had happened, they put a video of it out, right? Let him know the rules, giving him the rundown and the breakdown of what happened and what transpired, okay? Here's some of that footage right here. And it was very, very hilarious and funny indeed. And the reason why they did this because they know this would hit Slasher where it hurts. It would hit him right in his heart. Okay? Then he tried to send me some stuff, right? He tried to throw out some bail money. Hey, by the way, I hope you know that Comedy is an actual good player, okay? And we are big homies. Yes, he did just beat me in a series last weekend, but our record in 1Vs is 11 wins for me and 6 wins to Peyton. I'm still winning in the majority, and Peyton is a hell of a player and is a natural when it comes to his aim in other games. Kid's gifted. But don't try and say I got dropped off, which he did. That's just silly. And we are all big homies. First of all, you can't all be big homies. Somebody has to be one big homie and the other people have to be little homies. Problem, okay? So it doesn't really matter, just for fun. By the way, I confirmed the crap out of the new team Q9 on a galley. We got hella clips. Laugh my A off. They even scuttled. Problem, okay, he didn't say they beat them, okay, Q9. He said they camped Q9. Okay, so there's 2 things we could confirm right there that I'm not lying about. He said it himself. He ended up getting clipped and clapped by Comedy, which is a hell of a player, problem, okay? And they also ended up camping Q9. Q9 will confirm that, but he doesn't want to talk how they lost the battle, problem, okay? Won the war, lost the battle, either or. It doesn't matter. It happened. Problem. Okay. Now, that's what he didn't want to talk about, but it's confirmed. Okay. This is all that's been happening amongst the C's lately. I don't play. I'm throwing it all out there on the forefront for the people to know. And I'm trying to tell you the C's ain't safe. When you leave this game, it's probably not a good idea for you to come back. You know who just had to recently find this out the hard way? Another person who is associated with L's, okay? He had to find out the hard way, and he gonna know about this because this will live on in his life every single day. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? You guessed it. All day return back to the C's today. Yes, to the C's today. And guess who he ran into? Hoo Coach. Hoo Coach is affiliated with Q9. All Day is affiliated with the definition of a savage bandits, okay? And he has added an L to their name. Imagine going to Rust to then have me find the footage of you cheating, trying to sell cheats on Rush, to return back to the C's where I let you know it's not safe and you ran into a problem. This is All Day right here, sailing off with the boat, right? He's trying to be funny about it, right? But it backfired. You can sail off with somebody's boats, but when you do that, just like GLizzy did, which doesn't make sense to me, I guess they try to do that to be funny. I'm going to give you guys some information. I'm going to give you some inside input on the outside looking in. When you sail off with somebody's boats, be good. Be good. Don't sail off with the boat. And then you get clipped and clapped in screenshots of you on your knees, right? Soul leaving your body on the way to the heavenly sea gods. That does not look good all day. Where's your cheats at? You might need to turn them on. And then guess what? They said after he lost, they went and looked at his name in the Discord. He went back to Valorant. Back to Valorant from the C's. To the C's, back to Valorant. That is a bandit player. He's not good at Rust, so he turned. It's just all bad. It's all bad. I would like to say I feel sorry for the guy, but I can't feel sorry for the guy. Okay, he was attacking me racially not too far back. Okay, don't come back to the C's all day. Clearly, you're not needed, you're not wanted, and you don't have the skill or talent to keep up with the new people amongst the C's. The C's ain't safe. It's a cold world out here. I don't know what to tell you. I keep trying to save people and help people, but I don't try to look for this news, right? I don't try to make this stuff out of thin air, right? This stuff just happens and it gets signed, sealed, and delivered to me. Can you imagine being All Day out of the drama? Nobody's mentioned your name since. You just got put in the Bandits immortalized montage, right? That's a good way to go out. Then you get caught on Rush cheating, and then you come back to the Seas of Thieves and you get clipped and clapped to therefore leave and go back to Valorant. This happened today. He was making fun of me because of my blackness. Well, check this out. This is Black History Month, chump, and you just got clipped and clapped and now you're dumped, okay? This is a problem, people. Oh my God, just when I thought I was getting ready to try to wrap up the video, breaking news. GLizzy Goblins have just dodged, okay? They were just caught inside of an arena lobby, and they just dodged, okay? You got Skippins and you got OG Lash. They cannot catch a break, okay? Not only are they losing right now, okay, getting sent to Sea Dog Heaven, they are dodging 1v1s, 2v2s. They're trying to do anything to help and save their crew. Problem, okay? And I got to talk about you now, Coochie. I love you to death. I love you to death. You the homie, bro. Pretty solid, very loyal, okay? Loyal to the soil, might I add. Way better than Polo, problem. But we're not going to act like Javi didn't drop you off. I was in there with you too, okay? I was going against Wafton, okay? Javi was in there. It was me and you. It was messing around, TDM. I don't TDM. You know, I was playing for fun, okay? To throw you a little bail money, you did say you don't TDM on Sea of Thieves anymore, neither. But let's not act like you and Javi was not having a spat going back and forth, okay? Javi said, hey, show up. If you want problems, I got them for you right here. What you want to do, Akuchi? Akuchi said, let's run it then. Is it on site? Is it on site? They didn't want to do it on site, okay? They came to an agreement. Wafton shot, okay? Once he shot, they were going at it. It was a hard 3-0 Javi gave him. Problem. Yo, check this. Y'all remember that last video I put out about New Face and how he used a racial slur because he got everybody banned, right? I know he tried to frame me, right? He tried to frame me by throwing some teenage girls my way, you know, making up the story in his head and then trying to edit it like I actually said something. Then he gave me an ultimatum. He was either going to put that out to say that it was real, right? Or I had to admit that he never dropped the N-bomb in order for him to then therefore make it disappear. That was my ultimatum he had gave me, okay? Like, for example, I'm going to put this in context right here because what he did was he went back and deleted the message. But what he did not know is, okay, you cannot play a player. You dang sure cannot play Baythanger. I screenshotted it before you deleted it, bud. He says, tell me it's fake, and I won't say anything more about it. I'll give you the benefit of a doubt, even though you don't deserve it. I wonder why he thinks I don't deserve it. Imagine. He said it's not fake. I said it's not fake. What, are you threatening me? If you don't get your racist ass out of my DMs. He says, question mark. He says it's actually real, question mark. I'm going to show you. I'm going to make this make sense what he's talking about because he deleted what I was saying. I was just like, it's real, bro. Go ahead and do it, right? I don't care. It's fake, right? He said, what the hell? I said, I'm trying to help you. Go for it. Report it. I said, you have the rope. Just don't hang yourself. He said, all right. So either A, it's actually real, or B, you're willing to claim it's real just so I can make a video on you. He said, you're weird as hell either way. Now, I said, bro, you know how weird and crazy you sound. You made an edit, and now you're trying to ask if it's real. This is his edit right here. Okay, he's actually good at what he does. Now, mind you, this is the same guy who claims he didn't drop the N-bomb. This is the same guy who claims he has a kid-friendly YouTube and, you know, he's popular and all this stuff or whatever. But he doesn't want to talk about how, you know, he kicks kids out of his Discord after he degrades and talks about them real bad and actually makes these kids cry online, right? While using racial slurs at the same time. And this is what he did to me. He sent me inside of my DM of an edit that he wrote about me. It says, keep this between me and you. I want to tell you now before it comes out because I don't want you to hear a twisted story about it. I used to chat up a lot of girls on Xbox Live, and it turns out one of them was only 15. But she was almost 16, and it's legal in her state. People are going to try to say she was 13 or 14. It's all lies. I don't know where he was going or what he was trying to prove with the situation right here, but if anybody has this real actual DM from me, please go ahead and send it to me. Please put a YouTube video up about it. But you know why you won't be able to do it? Because this genius New Face tried to frame me with this, right? He's trying to ruin my reputation with this. All because of something he, in real life, put out online, dropping the N-bomb, right? Calling himself he's a snitch, right? He wants to try to then therefore edit something I never said. Good job, buddy. Nice kid-friendly YouTube you have there, bro. Keep it up. Keep it on going, you racist. Now, let's fast forward. Let's go back, and then we're going to come back forward, right? I got a lot of reading to do because I want y'all to feel this. This is the type of stuff we're dealing with. Cork had ended up getting banned a long time ago. Cork used to ride with Iron. Cork had made a personal PayPal account to support Iron's YouTube. Iron had a lot of minions, okay? This is a weird little love triangle thing they have going on in here. It's Cork, Iron, New Face, and Angel, right? Now, Cork says, you crap talk me for DDoSing. Now you're threatening me with DDoSing. Like logic, please. Angel says you did it first, you little bitch. DOSers deserve to get DOSed. Cork says, yep, and that makes it right. Angel says, yes, okay? Cork doubles down and says, Angel practically effing bullies me all day. And he plays with DOSers and racists. Because this happened to be the two racists right here. That's Iron dropping the N-bomb. And then you have New Face dropping the N-bomb, right? They're both going to say these are not real. They're both going to say that somebody else made it problem. That's how they always cover their tracks in order to make them look good. These are both kid-friendly YouTubers. Mind you, Iron's YouTube is slowing down. He has 6.86 subscribers, but it takes him 4 days to get 1,000 views, okay? New Face has 33.9 subscribers, but it takes him 2 days to get 3,000. Stuff is not adding up. Problem. Let's go back over here. He said, Angel made DeMay look like an a-hole, and DeMay is one of the nicest people I've ever met. Angel slanders, lies, and plays with DDoSers and racists. He's phony and a liar. Problem. Let's fast forward to now. I just received this during February, okay? This person says, yo, bae, Angel just invited me to a private GC, which he meant VC, and got me in a VC. He and his friends tried to bully me. They were all trying to say I'm a loser and crap like that. Just shows how scummy Angel is. He says, basically, Angel's gay squad. He said I was mad over something that I am his bitch. I was just added to the group, so I don't know why he's saying that. And how I wanted his autograph. He had a bunch of random kids in there. He was trying to act popular, like he is a big on YouTube, big or something off of his YouTube, like a bunch of Fortnite kids fanboying over him. He then got another message a little bit later from Angel. This one said, he said, yeah, it was a weird thing. Just randomly put this in the group and started talking crap. They kept spamming my DMs with this. Angel will randomly attack kids on Discord, right? Call them bitches, like you called Cork before, and downgrade and talk about these kids like they are nothing. A lot of these kids are 12, 11, 13, 14, probably 15 being the oldest, okay? Angel being 18, almost 20. And this is how him and New Face and Iron treat these kids, right? And all these kids send these guys money. I don't know what they're putting in the Kool-Aid over there in their little cult following that they have with all these little kids attacking and bullying these individuals, right? But it's very, very scary. And they have these kid-friendly YouTubes and they want to put on this front like they're all nice and dandy, but they're not. Angel has a history dating all the way back to May of last year when he was talking about Carso's eye. Carso just told him he was poor. So Angel says Carso shouldn't be so rude to other people, even if it's about a game. Okay? This guy says, bro, he's talking about a effing game. Erie doubles down and said it's a game. He said you're going after his disability. Erie says you're crap talking in real life. Angel said he called me effing poor, but oh, that's fine. Erie says, are you? Question mark. Angel talked about a person's in real life disability missing an eye only because they called him poor. So far, we have him calling little kids bitches, right? They're saying that they want his autograph because I guess he's blowing up off of his YouTube because he hangs out with the Iron and New Face, the two racists, right? The two dropped the N-bombs, but we didn't really write that. Somebody else did that, right? This is Angel in over his head. Not to mention the kid that just clipped and clapped him on Xbox also said the same thing. Angel invited him into a VC and was down talking him, made him feel less than a human being. I don't know what it is about these three YouTubers, right? These three stooges, New Face, Iron, and Angel. But I think they have a lot of trauma in their life. And so when they get on this Discord, it allows them to kind of be bullies to I guess to make them feel normal or important. This is some very scary stuff right here. And I highly recommend anybody looking at this YouTube, right? If 10 people only see it, spread the word. Do not join Angel's Discord. Watch out for him, Iron, and New Face. Do not send them donations or none of that. Okay? Because they have this bad reputation of being racist and for some reason down-talking teenage kids, making them feel less than human. That is the most sick and disgusting thing ever. I'm going to tell you right now, if any of them was to ever talk about my child, right, like the way they talk to these kids online in a Discord, it would be some serious, serious problems. That is a lot of trauma you have, Angel, to be talking to little kids like this. Iron and New Face, I don't know how big of a YouTuber y'all trying to get or y'all think Angel is going to be, but unless y'all get him in check, right, he gonna be going down the same path as y'all. New Face, you have a lot of trauma as well. Why would you create such a screenshot, okay? Why do you talk so bad about the people that support you and these kids? Why do you get so butthurt on a game that you want to kick people out of the Discord, then talk about them so bad you make little kids cry? Angel, why are you extorting, Iron, why are you extorting your followers for money? Angel, why do you think you're YouTube famous? Just because you hang out with Iron, so you feel like people want your autograph. You just lost to an Xbox player. What, you only had your PC probably for 4 or 5 months? Just because you sit on Sea of Thieves, right, in the PvE adventure all day, 24/7, does not make you a top tier YouTuber, let alone the greatest Sea of Thieves player ever. Nobody wants your autograph, bro. You can't come in the Discord calling little 11, 12, 13-year-old little kids bitches, right? Saying that they're certified bots, right? But you just lost to an Xbox player. Wake up. Wake up. You, Iron, and New Face, please wake up. Go look in the mirror, okay? And I want you guys to repeat after me. I am not that big of a deal. I am a regular human being. I got a few subscribers on YouTube. That doesn't mean I am that cool, okay? And then after that, before you walk out of the bathroom looking in the mirror, do me a favor and slap yourselves. Imagine talking about somebody with one eye disability, a real life disability. Imagine if they didn't have both eyes. Imagine talking about somebody with a disability with one arm. Angel, how sick can you be? Imagine how much trauma you have, bro. You might need to go get some mental health. New Face, imagine down verbal abusing teenage little kids before they get in their teens. You're making them cry online. You might need to go get some mental health problem. Iron, imagine extorting little kids for money. Having them make a personal PayPal to support your content. You might need to go get some mental health problem. You guys are the Three Stooges. Get it together. We are in a pandemic. The suicide rate is high. The way you guys are making these kids feel is not helping them. It's making them worse. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people don't deserve to be amongst the seas. And y'all most definitely don't. And hey, I hope I didn't get too loud for y'all, right? But I'm telling y'all, this one right here really rattled me. Because I cannot believe we have such filth. Not only amongst the seas, but also in these Discords, right? We got to clean it up like Burger Warrior is helping Faye clean up. Maybe y'all need to go talk to Burger Warrior. He's giving out free lessons right now on how to clean up your lifestyle amongst the Discords. Problem. There is help out there. And trust me, you three need it. This right here was real heavy, and it had too much. Until next time, the seas ain't safe. Now go tell y'all little minions to dislike bot this. God dang, a freaking cult. But then now they've grown, and they've gained a lot of respect from other crews, okay? They don't know I know this information. In fact, nobody wants this out. You know why I get this information, okay? I'm well respected around the seas. If you know my gamer tag, don't give it out, because I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm going to deny it. I'm going to change my name. I'm trying to make the seas as safe as possible. If you give me out, you shut down everything. I'm gone. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I see any of these guys show up, anybody, okay? I'm gone.